Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing with you what is in my caboodle. So actually I have two caboodles and I'm going to be sharing with you just randomly, picking stuff out of it and showing you the things that I love and not so much love to use in these boxes. So stay tuned. So like I said, I have two caboodles. One is just for face and one is for eyes. And so I'm going to just show you both caboodles really quick. And then I'm going to pick some random items out and kind of share them with you and maybe where I got them and if I use them daily and if I don't use them at all. So these are not perfectly clean. In fact, they're kind of dirty. But I love it because I used to have a caboodle in the 90s when I was a young girl and a young teenager, and just loved them. And since I just love all things 80s and 90s nostalgia, and since I'm an 80s and 90s girl at heart, just seeing these come back into fashion just like makes my heart so happy. The rose gold pinkish caboodle is for my face, so I will be sharing a few items from that caboodle right now. So until a few years ago, I didn't even really know what concealer was, and now I absolutely love it as I'm about to get into my 40s, and you know, I'm showing signs of like sleep deprivation and raising 6 kids and just being a full-time mom for 16 years. I wanted to invest in some and I found this stuff, the face tape. I hope you can see it. Oh, there it is. I love this stuff. And I use it every single day, mostly just under my eyes, and I have this scar. For those of you that don't know, when I was almost 6 years old, I was bit by a black lab, and across my face right here, so his whole top jaw of teeth went right here, and his fang, you can barely see it, but it's right here. And I had to have plastic surgery, so that was back in September of 1989, so they didn't have the technology to kind of make it look pretty back then. So I love this stuff. I use it every day. I really love this foundation brush. Probably just because it looks pretty. I don't know, but I use it almost every day. I didn't even know that foundation brushes existed until like a year and a half ago. So sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. But it's pretty. This is my favorite lip gloss. Holy moly, y'all. I think it's called Morphe or Morph. Who knows? But it's like tingly and it's like thick and oh yeah, this stuff is my favorite. All right, so this stuff, I don't really know what it is. It says natural glowing skin, self-tan. But every time I put it on, I don't feel like I'm getting a tan. But it does smell good, and I got it for free. Yeah, I think you have to spend so much and then you get something for free, and this was the free thing. I don't really think it works, but if you guys have it and it works for you, let me know in the comments. So my grandma is like a Clinique guru. She's always used Clinique makeup, always gone to Belk to replenish her supply. And I was at her house about a year ago, and she was just getting rid of all these barely used Clinique lipsticks. So I took them all, and I use them probably a couple times a week. Is it weird that I use my grandma's old lipstick? Sometimes I don't buy makeup for practical purposes. I buy it because A, it either is like scented and I think it's awesome, or it looks cute. This is my like the highlighter shimmery stuff. It's like peach. It used to look cuter, but I've used it so much. Put it on sometimes, mostly every day. I just like sparkles, basically. So it's kind of a shame how many eyeshadow palettes I have. And I will tell you this, I'm not even bold enough to use most of these colors. Like, I'm scared to death. I won't use like yellows or blues or greens. Well, sometimes a little bit of green because my eyes are green, but most of the time, no. I'm very much like a plain, earthy toned type eyeshadow person. So I have this one from Ulta. I love this palette. It's pretty. I use it mostly every day. This one from Honest. I used to have a subscription service to Honest for diapers, and I would get their makeup like at a discount. So their palette, it is a hot mess, isn't it? I used to get the Unique brand. I don't know why I got this one. I don't even use, I mean, I'm not a smoky eye person. I don't even, every time I try to do it, it looks like Night of the Walking Dead. Like, it is so bad, so bad. I also have this one from Unique, which I like these colors, but I'm not really crazy about those. This one I simply got because it looked like Starbucks, and it's pink and it's so cute. But I can't even open it. Yeah, this is a pretty good one. There's a lot of shimmery stuff. It's so funny, you can see the ones I use the most. Some of them I haven't even touched yet, and I probably won't ever touch. This one, I don't even like this one. I don't even know why I got it. It's too crazy for me. But sometimes when the girls like to play with makeup and stuff, I just let them use that one because I'm like, I don't care if you guys ruin it. This one from Morphe, I just recently got. I really like this one. Really pretty colors. And then this one I bought not too long ago because it smelled like Teddy Grahams, like legit smells like Teddy Grahams. And we have like this running joke / memory that my sister and I have. She is my younger sister, and so she would walk around when she was like 2, 3, 4, 5 years old and have a box of Teddy Grahams in her hand, and we would call her Teddy Graham breath, and she'd have this big bushy curly hair like going everywhere. And anyway, so I really bought it because it reminded me of her, and it actually does smell like Teddy Grahams. Like, it's great. Oh my gosh, it smells just like her. Anyway, I like that one too. So I have more mascaras and such. a few different eyeliners and some more eyeshadows, like the individual ones, like in the Caboodle. But this bag right here is what I use every day. It's like I put just my eye supplies in here. So I have my favorite mascara in the whole wide world is Morphe again. So I use this is like the primer stuff, and it goes on blue. See that? And then you would use this to go over top of it, which is the best. It's the best. I love it. And then let's see, also Morphe, the liquid eyeliner. I use the Honest eyebrow stuff, but it's not like real gunky or a lot. It's really subtle, so I like that. This brush I just can't stop using. It definitely needs a bath because I use it every day, but I got it from Joe Custom Cosmetics. I will link in the description below. After all these brushes that I have, and I have a ton, this is the one that I care about the most. And then I have these, which are also Morphe, but they're just cute because they're rainbow, and I'm into rainbows a lot, if you haven't noticed. I mean, just wrote a book about rainbows, so yeah, it's kind of my thing. Probably about 5 to 7 years ago, I came down, most of you know this, but if you've read my books or you've been my friend for any amount of time in the last decade or so, you would know that I went through a very severe bout of depression and anxiety. At my worst in my depressive state, I spent about 1.5 years, and I am ashamed to say, but God has redeemed me from this, and has set me free from this moment. But you know, I was basically in a state of agoraphobia, where I didn't want to leave the house at all. I would wake up in the morning highly depressed, would cry for hours on end, and never got out of my pajamas. I never fixed my hair. I didn't use any makeup whatsoever for about 1.5 to 2 years. My amazing husband, who has the perfect, God has given me him because he is everything that I need for myself that I am not. And so he always speaks truth to me, and he was like, over the course of time, he was like, Alicia, if you just got up in the morning and you know, put some fresh clothes on and maybe did your makeup, you might feel better about the day and better about yourself. But stubborn as I am, I never listened. About, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, I have a younger friend who actually was a mother's helper to me when she was 15. And when I was in my worst part of depression and anxiety, she was over here nearly every day, just kind of doing odds and ends and loving on the kids and just coming alongside. And we became really close. And she always wanted to grow up and be a cosmetologist, to go to beauty school, and she developed a love for makeup. One day we were over at their family's house having supper. We did that quite often, and I remember she took me up into her bathroom. I think she was about 17 or 18 at this point, and she practiced putting makeup on me. And just seeing the amount of makeup she had and her setup and what she did to my face, I just felt amazing. And I thought, wow, I'm kind of liking this. So I got an Ulta account, and have been using it for about 2 years now. It's become my favorite store, and it's not because I've turned into this vain, self-absorbed individual. That is not the case at all. But I took my advice from my husband and the advice from my friend Leah, who she's now in her 20s. So Leah, if you're watching this, I love you, and I thank you so much for just kind of turning the page and helping me to feel better about myself. So as I was coming out of that depression and anxiety state, I realized that I really love to play around with makeup, and I needed a second Caboodle because the first one was just too full. If you like to play with makeup and you have anything that you want to share, any products, please comment below and let me know what you use and what your favorite mascara and lip gloss and such is. Also, if you have a Caboodle, give this video a like. I want to see how many likes we can get. And I thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and remember how much Jesus loves you. Thank you. Bye. You're like a centerfold. Ooh, that's what I see.